Whoa, there's a new face. How deep down the YouTube rabbit hole are you that you stumbled upon my tiny account? We're 500 plus strong over here. But don't let that number discourage you. This is the best account under 1,000 subs and the fastest growing channel in this comic book space. So James Gunn just announced his Brainiac casting for Man of Tomorrow. So let's talk about that. Welcome, my name's Zach. Come on in, grab a seat. We're talking Man of Tomorrow today. And if this is your first time to the Super Reel, we're glad to have you, and smash that subscribe button. So yeah, you guys, just yesterday, James Gunn announced that he's casting some guy by the name of Lars Eidinger to play Brainiac in Man of Tomorrow. That movie is set to come out in summer of 2027, but what do you guys think about this casting? I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. I have no idea who this cat is. Do you guys know who this guy is? I did some research on him and I haven't seen any of the movies he's been in, honestly. But apparently he's really big overseas. He's really big in Germany. You know, I've been very critical of James Gunn, but one thing you can't take away from him is that he is pretty good at casting. I may not agree with casting an older Hal Jordan and an older Guy Gardner, but generally James Gunn is pretty good at casting. You can't take that away from the guy. And frankly, I am okay with him casting a relatively unknown actor to play Brainiac, you know, trying to put someone on. I'm kind of okay with that. I know a lot of fans wanted Matt Smith, the guy in House of the Dragon. I know a lot of fans wanted him, but I am okay with a lesser known actor. But I do think James Gunn could have benefited from a top tier actor joining the cast just to build up hype for Man of Tomorrow. Because let's be honest, what's gonna hype up Man of Tomorrow is Supergirl. It's not gonna be Clayface, and it likely won't be Lanterns. It's gonna need to be a movie to hype up your next movie. And I just don't know if Supergirl is gonna be that movie for James Gunn. It looks mid to me. I saw the trailer. I did a video about that. It looks mid to me. The only people excited about that movie seem to be girls, shields, and maybe some weirdos out there, but that movie just doesn't look like it's made for me. But maybe the movie will surprise me. It just doesn't look like it's gonna make more than Superman, and Superman is not like that was like a massive box office success, right? So I hope this guy, Lars, does a good job. You know, I wouldn't have minded Hugh Laurie, to be honest, because I'm a big House fan. But like I said, James Gunn is generally good at casting, so I'm sure this guy is a good actor. I'm sure he's gonna do a good job. It's all gonna come down to the script. You know, I would have probably preferred a second Superman movie to just focus on Superman. I mean, the first movie was kind of crowded, and now the second movie, he wants to team up with Lex Luthor to stop Brainiac. I kind of would have preferred a Lex Luthor team up, maybe in like a Superman 3 movie. You know, introduce Lex Luthor in the first movie as your main arch enemy. Second movie, you have like a completely different story, or it just doesn't involve Lex. And then the third movie, you bring back Lex and you're teaming up. That would have been pretty cool. But maybe Man of Tomorrow will be good, or it'll be like some more James Gunn stuff. Who knows, you guys? I just hope when he does Lex Luthor's power armor, he doesn't make it look cartoony. I hope it looks pretty badass. I did enjoy Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor. I mean, I am more of a Snyder bro, but Jesse Eisenberg was not it. But the real question is, are you guys excited about Man of Tomorrow? Are you guys excited about Brainiac being the main villain and teaming up with Lex Luthor? It sounds good on paper, but are you trusting James Gunn with the execution of all this? I mean, his contract ends right around that Man of Tomorrow time, so we'll have to see if he sticks around after that. I think a lot of stuff is going to hinge on the success of Supergirl and the success of Man of Tomorrow. And I know he's not directing Supergirl, but doesn't that crap look just like another Guardians of the Galaxy movie? We will see how it turns out. I'm just not betting on that movie making more than $600 million. You just can't pee on Superman's image. I don't know who thought that was a good idea. But hey, if you guys know this Lars Eidinger guy and you've seen him in a movie that was great, let me know in the comments so I can check it out to see what he's made of. This was a quick video, you know, kind of a slow news day, but hey, if you stayed to the end of the video, smash that subscribe button. I gotta be better than the last bloke you just watched. This is the best account under 1,000 subs. Be on the lookout for many more videos. Click here to binge more of my content. And as always, thank you for inviting me into your home, and thank you for joining me in mine. I'll see you guys in the next video.